This is Hero Duo, the comedian slash Hero Duo the second, coming to you with my TG Psychic. This is for the September format, and this is also my real life deck. I'm still tweaking it somewhat, but I'm doing it through Dueling Network more than real life right now until I know how it feels. But so far I've got a perfect balance. If I'm pushed far enough, I can think out 12 out of my 15 cards in my extra deck. Sink, fuse, exceed, whatever you want to call it. Nevertheless, on to the video instead of yakety yak, don't talk back. First is 21 monsters. I've got 2 Espa girls, little 2-star tuner. You think she's a tuner and people don't like her. I think she's really good for this type of build. She removes psychic. So don't underestimate this little bitch. This little bitch will make you regret you ever messed with her. There's sometimes that I've gotten her effect off, but I've gotten stuff like Dark Hole or Book, or Compulse even, and got rid of shit my opponent was trying to use on me. She is a card in remove from play psychics or TG psychics that need to be relied on more. Plus, she's easy to sync out for level 5. Short of, I think, 3 cards in this deck, the main deck. Well, no, 6. Everything's Earth, so it's really easy to sync out for TG Beast. I mean, Natria Beast, Natria Barkion, all those good little stuff. I can even, and because of the fact that there's TGs and stuff, I could go into Blade Blaster if I want to. And I've done that on the first turn too. But I have to have an instant fusion in my hand as well as an overdrive teleporter to get that whole process going. Next is 3 Hush Psychic Clerics. It's a level 3 0 attack, 21 defense, a very good card. When this card's normal summon flip summon, it's changed to defense position once per turn. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Select 1 psychic type monster in your graveyard and remove from play. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, select 1 monster removed from play by effect and special summon it. I usually combo it with Espa Girl in a Lake Duel, so that way when it dies, Espa Girl gets special summon, removes the top card of my deck face down, and then when usually if he gets killed, Espa Girl thereafter, so, and then I get the card that Espa Girl removed to my hand. I've also comboed it with the overdrive teleporter to really get some big monsters out there, but everybody knows about that if they used Hush Psychic Cleric. One of my favorite rank 3 monsters, level 3 monsters, why did I say rank? Next is 1 Creabons. You don't really need to run more than that. If anything, I would side 1 and main 1, but perfect balance with just 1. And I found myself gaining a lot of life points when I got Ultimate Axon Kicker and Thought Roar out, that I can go almost 3-4 turns just using Creabons as a solid defense, unless my opponent ends up destroying it with a spell or trap card. Next is Middle. This is a really fun card. It seems kind of stupid because of its effect, but more often than not, when I'm using him or using multiples, because I'm using multiples in my deck right now until my overdrive teleporter comes in, this little guy has helped me get rid of Judgment, Bottomless, Mirror Force, Dark Hole, stuff like that, because when he's removed from play in special summon, reveal the top 3 cards of your opponent's attacks and select 1 of them. That card is removed from play and the rest are returned to the deck, which is a fun little card. It lets you know lets you get rid of 1 card that could end up being trouble later on down the road or when they draw into it. But doing it this way, they lose it, and then they don't even get to keep the other 2 because they go right back into the deck. And it's a level 3 tuner. I usually combo him with Hush Psychic Cleric or Silent Psychic Wizard, or with Siren Psychic Witch, depending on what I got in my hand. And say I need a tuner more than I do a non-tuner. I'll usually use Siren Witch to either remove Mental Seeker or Esper Girl from play. Next is Psychic Commander. There's really no need to explain this card. Everybody knows it. I only want to run it at 1 because it's alright, but it's not perfect. Usually the best you can do with it is suicide opponent's monster unless you got control. Next is 3 Saren Psychic Witch. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can remove from play 1 Psychic type monster with 2,000 or less attack from your deck during your next standby phase. Special summon that monster removed from play by this effect, which is awesome because it would let me use Espagirl, it let me use Mental Seeker, it get me Hush Psychic Cleric if I need it on the field come my turn, when my opponent killed it on their turn. Saren Psychic Witch, when you don't have E-Tele or any of the TG engine, is the best opening move you can do your first turn. Next is 3 Silent Psychic Wizards, the 19 attack monster, the strongest, strongest 4-star because it lets me get those like Espagirl, the little that it causes a lot of problems and actually help the deck out. It gets to me. It helps me get them into the graveyard, so I can use Hush and Silent Psychic Wizard's effects to get them onto the field sooner, so I can start sinking out and having a good old time with the psychics. One instant fusion. It's in there to help sink, but it's also in there. It was at 2, but when I saw that the E-Tele was coming to 3, I decided to keep it at 1. It's also in there for moves when I don't have E-Tele and I got overdrive teleporter in my hand. That way I can still cost 1,000, but I can still do the whole K thing if possible. Not on the first turn, but on the second turn. Uh, uh, one miracle synchro fusion for the ultimate Axon Kicker. 2 MSTs, 2 pots. Yeah, I'm smoking pot. Get over it. 1 Scapegoat. People say, why the hell you use Scapegoat? It's perfect defense. You may not be able to exceed with tokens, but you're allowed to synchro with them, and they're all Earth. So if I got or mental sticker on the field, I can bring out Barky on Beast, no problem. Easy peasy like a lemon squeezy. Okay, I need to stop that. Compulsory onto trap, 2 compulse. I want to use Fiendish Chain, but my friend uses the type of Flame Veil larvals that can get Red Nova and Shooting Star out, and I don't like that. And Fiendish Chain stops their effect and keeps them from attacking, but my strongest monster is 29, and I have no way to soup him up. And that's why Compulse is mained and Fiendish this side. 1 Mirror Force, 1 Psychic Overload. I want to put a second one in here, including in my real life deck, but I can't think of what I want to take out or where I'm going to get one. 1 Torrential. I don't see the point of running 2 in this. And then 1 Trap Stun. Side deck is 1 more Espa Girl. Gores. Mental Protector is in here really just to stop the level 3 and under type decks that are annoying as fuck. Kinda like this one is actually. But it's meant to keep my opponent from killing my stuff when I'm having a slow start and they're using one of those direct attack level 3 or lower decks or any of that kind of bullshit thing. 1 Spy Blocker. 1 Time Escaper. You can discard this card from your hand to target 1 psychic monster you control. Banish it until your next standby phase. This card can be activated during either player's turn. My opponent likes to use all 3 effect failures in their deck and like to use it on stuff like my Hyper Psychic Blaster, Ultimate Axon Kicker, stuff like that. I'll have Time Eclipser into my deck during the second bout and discard it to keep them from getting rid of my big guys. Me no like you taking my big guys. 1 Gores. I would like to fit another Time Escaper deck, but I think about taking out his Spy Blocker, but I don't have another Time Eclipser in real life, so I'm going to keep it the way it is right now because it's not hurting. Heavy. In my area, I run into more turbo than I do anything, and that's why he's side. And then, like I said, Instant Fusion, Miracle Synchro. For the flip effect type decks, Nobleman of Crossout. 2 Fiendish Chains, 1 Malevolent Catastrophe, 1 Mind Over Matter, and another Ultimate Axon Kicker. Extra deck is Dragoness the Wicked Knight, Warrior, Ultimate Axon Kicker, Black Rose, Hyper Psychic Blaster, which has Breakthrough. Ultimate Axon Kicker cannot be destroyed by card effects. Does piercing and increase my life equal to the monster's attack that it destroyed. 2 Magical Androids, 1 Barkion, 1 Beast, 1 Psychic Nightmare, 1 Scrap, 1 TG Blade Blaster, 1 TG Wonder Magician, 1 Thought Roar Archfiend, and 1 Wind Up Zenbanes. This is my whole TG Psychic deck. This is, like I said, this is also my real life deck. I'm still working on it. I don't know if I'll take it to regionals. It depends on if I get it done the way I like it by regional, which there is one I'm going in November up in Columbus. So if you're all going to be up there, say hi to me. You know you love me. Okay, I gotta stop that. I really do. I'm probably creeping people the fuck out right now. Anyways, this is Hero Do the Comedian / Hero Do the Second signing out. Hope you have a great day and rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.